Salam alaikum. Hello. It's an honor have been invited by the Gallery around the world, Channel 7, Egyptian TV. I welcome all TV viewers and visitors around the world and the Arabic Republic of Egypt people. During a few minutes, I will be presenting you, myself, and my art production during my life. I born in 1955 in New York, United States of America. My father is from Colombia and my mother from Spain. I live in Colombia when I was a child, and since 1975 I live in Spain. This is my studio museum called Art and Poetry House. It's in Cajar, a small village near Granada, Spain. I am very pleased to show you step by step this place, and I will try to do it in a poetic way. Welcome Egypt and the world to my private world. My name is Ivonne Sánchez Barea. Ana ismuki Ivonne Sánchez Barea. With three nationalities, Colombian, Spanish, and United States of America, I consider myself a multicultural and multidisciplinary woman. I did my first art studies in Colombia during the 70s of the past century, finishing my studies in Spain, and I published my first poetry book with drawings in 1984. Now I have 25 poetry books and I'm finishing my first novel. I did during those 90s exhibitions in Madrid, participating in art shows at the Iberican States Organization, OEI, several cultural showrooms in Barajas Town Village Cultural Center, La Lipa, Galileo, Village Cultural Center, and itinerant through several places in Spain and many other shows. I obtained the first award of sculpture at the Prince Asturias House in Madrid and several awards in both disciplines, sculpture and painting. Creating art during the 19th and my second book I did under the title of What Flowers Confessed, also with some of my paintings. Since I resided in Granada in the beginning of this century of our Gregorian calendar, my art and poetry activities have had an exponential growth, though I have dedicated all my time to create. Coming from the philosophy spirit and the evolution, having also deep compromises with the environment, handling works that matches disciplines, thinking for the peace and sustainability of the human civilization, also involved with human, children, and women rights. I have exposed my works and participate in the poetry festivals in America as Brazil, Colombia, Guatemala, Romania, Dominican Republic, Washington, Havana, and Mexico. In Europe, France and Spain. And in the north of Africa, in the Republic of Morocco. My artworks, mostly paintings, are in hands of people around the world. Now I will speak a little bit about the techniques. During the last century, first mostly I paint oil over canvas. At the beginning of this century, I began to express myself more as abstract and conceptual, painting over wood format with acrylic techniques. During years, I have been studying philosophy of science and the application to the mind of the human thoughts, and in parallel I wrote a bilingual book published in Chicago under the title Harmony versus Entropy. After that evolution, I became experimenting with the watercolors over paper, with dynamic and abstract ideas, making of each painting a dance of colors as I feel of my identity of Colombian and Spanish roots, making a few art shows in different countries and in Spain. My concentration in the painting work is mostly during the summer and spring. Autumn and winter I write, my time is mostly for writing. I also create the Spanish chapter of the North American Literary Academy until December of last year. Part of my time I manage for Europe as Vice President and an Environment Foundation from Colombia, and I present my discourse in the Senate of Colombia the past August 9 last year under the title Integrate Intelligent Entity. Recently, I have obtained the Green International Medal from Funema Foundation and the Honoris Causa Doctor from the Hispanic American College of New York. The ancient history of Egypt, a kind of hunt runs chasing, trying to find answers for the human civilization. The pyramids, the mystery that surrounds them. In the middle of the desert, the Nile River, and all its course from south to north, the delta, and the place which I have heard as a paradise, the Red Sea. All my life I have been dreaming to come to visit Egypt and feel the wind, the sun, the sound, and the vision of a country that reveals the origin of human civilization through with and greatness. Not having the opportunity by now of coming to visit Egypt, Cairo as one, and also to know other artists for the exchange of knowledge and open seals of personal experiences. Also learning disciplines that are mostly applied in artworks in Egypt, and having the opportunity of giving from my simple common sense and humble knowledge the expressiveness of all my life, maybe like the sacred river that sails in the mouth of the sea, or like sailing on a ship bound for dusk. My shores are always near to learn from others, near to begin walking as a small girl step by step. I'm sure that Egypt still have much to teach to the world, as the poet Malak Hifni Nassif or the surrealist poet Joyce Mansour. I am sure that if I travel to Egypt, I will feel like home. The hospitality of the Egyptian people will be also with the heart open and the hands giving. Maybe dreams can become true, and at the future, or maybe in another dimension, because I believe in the multidimensional ways and thinking, I can smell the perfume of your country. I will keep on dreaming on Egypt. As in a movie, maybe I can go through Alps flying over Kefren, or walking, climbing Miserino. But also you should know that in my blood and essence, I have Egyptian DNA. As I explained before, For me, art and poetry are marriage. They are a way of life. So starting from the premise, I assure you that for my completeness, two-dimensional of painting, three-dimensionality of sculpture, and the multi-dimensionality of the words and in the languages, is a set of characters that define the essence of who I am. For all this, for me, art is a way of living, of agreeing with the cosmos, with the communication from all dimensions. My deepest wish is that education around the world having opportunities for all the children. We need to excrete through artistic disciplines and stimulate investigation and the creativity for researching in all the files and opening the minds of all the children. World have to learn still in order to accept differences between human beings, between different races, cultures, religions, gender differences, thinking. Music connects all of us. Why don't we make all artistic disciplines reconnect us as human civilization without differences that lead and finish in conflicts? Finishing my presentation, I inform the world that my artistic work, painting and sculpture and poetry, today in this museum house, will pass after my death to be owned by a non-profit foundation with agencies in Europe and America, South and North America. And the artistic works will be part of to support the women collectives in areas of education and resources for those who don't have anything. Thank you, Egypt, Channel 7 TV, Gallery around the world, Ismail Bakr. Gracias, Egipto, Canal 7 de televisión, Galería alrededor del mundo, Ismail Bakr. Alf Shukran from Granada, Spain, Ivonne Sánchez.